Thanks from our nation's capital to our state capital in Pennsylvania. Senate President Pro Tem Kim Ward called senators back to Harrisburg to finalize the state budget today.
The Senate approved the budget this afternoon and sent it to Governor Josh Shapiro. Erie News Now state capitol correspondent Brendan Scanlon caught up with Governor Shapiro, who signed the budget shortly after receiving it from the Senate. Good evening, Brendan.
Good evening, Mike and Eva. That's right, Mike. Yeah, over 4 weeks after the budget deadline, many schools and municipalities, counties, and other organizations were starting to express some financial concerns over this budget impasse. Today's signature by Governor Shapiro of the $45 billion budget means the Treasury can start sending out checks, putting many of those concerns to rest.
This was a bipartisan budget. Senators, representatives worked together with me to get this across the finish line.
In his first interview after signing his first budget into law, Governor Josh Shapiro told us Pennsylvania is on track for a stronger economy, safer communities, and better public schools, which will see a $567 million increase for basic education funding.
That increase was an historic increase, meaning more money going to public schools than ever before in Pennsylvania.
Also included a universal free breakfast program for Pennsylvania's 1.7 million public school students.
No child in Erie or anywhere else will have to learn on an empty stomach.
Shapiro's signature came with his line item veto of a $100 million private school voucher program, the leading reason for the budget impasse. He still supports the concept and hopes lawmakers can find agreement on it in the future.
I support it, and I believe this is unfinished business that the legislature needs to work on.
Senate Republicans remain disappointed with the removal of the voucher program. They say today was a significant step forward for Pennsylvanians, but that there's still work to be done.
This is an important and significant step in providing a balanced budget to the people of this Commonwealth. But there are many more steps to go for full implementation.
And Mike and Eva, as you heard, the bulk of the heavy lifting is done, but about $1 billion or so of the budget are still tied up in what are called code bills. Now, the Senate and the House, which is actually now back to an even 101 to 101 split, will need to come back and pass those code bills in order to drive out the dollars in the budget. As of now, the House and Senate are not scheduled to be back here in Harrisburg until September. For now, reporting live at the state capitol in Harrisburg for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Mike and